All right. I have returned. I guess I need to fix that extension. Okay. Good evening. Hopefully Eric is still there. My name's Robert, and I try things. So, yeah, OBS has been real unstable since the last big update. Hi, Eric. Glad you're still there. OBS crashed twice, and then the whole computer crashed at the end of my last stream, or in the middle of my last stream. Yes, I know that I am live, and I can go to the stream manager and everything. Thank you. Goodness. Okay, let me post that. And then... this... What am I getting notified about? Oh. No, I don't do Final Fantasy. Wow, 30-minute ad. Okay. And then... hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so one of the things that the new version a couple of days ago of OBS introduced was a setting that remembers, or a feature that automatically remembers the settings for my camera. Okay. I really need to hide the stream up there because it's behind it. Anyway, that remembers the settings for the camera itself, not filters for the camera, but the actual settings for like white balance and exposure and things like that. And I loved it initially, and I still would love to see it back, and they'll probably bring it back soon. But it apparently made OBS really unstable. It was a big update. It was OBS 28 or something, like 28.0.0, so it was a big update, but apparently a lot of things got broken, and so it crashed twice during my last stream, and then the whole computer crashed. I'm just like, forget it, I give up. And so the reason I had to restart my computer is because when OBS crashes, those camera settings that what's it called, that it was saving in that other version, it's actually basically reapplying those same camera settings on top of those camera settings. So it's applying them twice. Wow, that looks really bad on camera. Okay, no, it looked worse, I guess, at the edge of my vision, but that's really not that bad in person. Like, that doesn't even hurt to touch, or it's mildly irritating to touch. I scalded myself with the kettle, and the hair tie was right here when I did it. I was cooking a couple of days ago. Yesterday? No, it was a couple of days ago. And had the kettle running for, I forget which reason. I was adding boiling water to, what did I make on Monday? Potatoes, instant mashed potatoes. And so I reached past the kettle to plug something in, plug the can opener in, and I guess I reached too close to the spout on the kettle where the steam was coming out. I did not expect it to be that bad. But yeah, that's gonna peel. That's a 2nd degree burn. I got distracted. So the camera settings get stacked, basically. So it applies the white balance and the exposure and everything, and then to that it applies more white balance and exposure, and so that's why it looked all dim and weird, and it was all fuzzy back here and everything. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to start the Epic Game Store again. So that's why I had to restart the computer, because those settings get stuck in the camera while it's on. So restarting OBS or disconnect the camera or anything like that, it's not going to work because the computer remembers that this is the setting and it's trying to do it twice. What are we playing again? Right, 100 Days. Let's go to the store page just to have that over my shoulder. So it is Thursday, Anything interesting happened this week? I've walked something like 10 miles this week. I've walked 3 miles twice, and then I walked a mile with Paige, and then I walked a mile and a half at the gym, and I'll probably walk some more tomorrow. So that's 6, 7, 8.5. Okay, so I will have walked about 10 miles this week. And I got new fancy $140 shoes a couple of weeks ago because it had been hurting my knees when I was walking in Paige's parents' neighborhood because my shoes were old and broken down. Yeah, it's nice, honestly, walking. Burn a couple of 100 calories in like an hour, and if it's at the gym, I get to be uphill the whole time. And now I'm going slower. I'm going an entire mile an hour slower, but I'm going on a 15% grade, and I'm only doing it for 45 minutes versus an hour. But I'm burning like twice as many calories because it's a 15% grade. Now that's probably an exaggeration, that angle. That is probably, probably more like that. What is a 15% grade in degrees? Let's see. And I'm assuming it's 15% grade because, okay, so 17.6% is 10 degrees. So, okay. So it's not 30 degrees. It is not nearly as high as it was feeling like. Okay, so it's less than 10 degrees of an angle, but it's the whole time at 2 miles an hour. So I'm stepping up the entire time. So it's like doubling my calories, or 1.5. I don't know. So it's nice to do it at the gym, but it's also more interesting to walk around outside. A lap around the outside of our block. So like we live on the inside of a block. If you cross the street and go around the outside, it's a half mile. So 6 laps, I got a 5K, basically. And, I add roughly 1/10 of a mile crossing back over to my house to drink some water and then back out to go around the next lap. I stop at the house each lap for some water so I don't have to carry a liter water bottle with me. So that's something interesting. So on Monday, Monday was Labor Day. So Tuesday, everybody put out their garbage, and it's every other week is recycle pickup. And my neighbor across the street put out 2 LED screens. I'd have to look it up. I assume LED because they've got DisplayPort and DVI, which I believe will only work on an LED screen. These mofos are heavy, but now I have my chat real big right in front of me so that I'm not having to go like this to read my chat. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and close chat here in OBS so that I'm not trying to read it over there, so that I'm forced to look over here. I know it looks like I'm looking at the camera here, and I may reposition the camera. Ooh, that would make things difficult for back here. I may put the camera more like right here because, okay, so let me finish to talk about the screens. So they put out 2 of them, and they have DisplayPort ports, which is what my video card puts out. 3 out of the 4 are DisplayPort, 1 is HDMI. And so it's going DisplayPort out to DVI because Paige found a cable from when she got screens for her work that she's not using the DisplayPort. Anyway, let me go grab the other one. What is... Oh, it rotates. Okay. So it rotates. Except it's got pads. I don't know. Anyway, this bugger is heavy. It probably weighs... Let's see. 15 or more pounds. Yeah, free stuff. No, the reason was because they replaced these, apparently. There were boxes right next to these for some curved screens that looked to be about the same size. So yay, free stuff. So I have spent $0 getting these new screens set up, and let's see. Okay. No, come on now. How? Okay. And they can rotate vertically. So that's what I have set up back there. And eventually, did it just yoink them? Yeah, they were out at the curb. I arrived home from the gym and no. I left for the gym and I saw them there and I'm like, man, it would be nice to have a couple of free screens, but they probably just have VGA. They're probably not great. And so I'm like, you know what? If they're still there when I get back from the gym, I'll look at them. So they were there and I went over and I'm like, hey, there's a DisplayPort on the back of that. I have DisplayPort out on my video card, so I am going to yoink these. I looked in the boxes for the new screens. I guess either it didn't come with cables or they used the cables or they didn't throw out the old cables. I don't know. So I spent $0 on these. Sorry. I spent $1 getting a power cable because only one of the power cables was thrown out with them. And so I went and got a power cable at one of the secondhand stores. Not Goodwill. It's called God's Storehouse, and it's immediately behind and to the side of Goodwill. So here's Goodwill, or let's do it this way. So here's Goodwill. Over here is a major road. Here's Goodwill. Here's a side road. Over here is God's Storehouse. Both secondhand stores. This one is always like 5 times as busy. Can you imagine using the old boxy monitors? I did. I am old enough to have used those, the old CRT ones. Now, when I was learning to fix computers in what was supposed to have been my senior year of high school, my instructor didn't do this, but he told a story of how his instructor went and grabbed, or he had one of the students in the class go to the computer lab next door, grab one of the CRT monitors. And he brought it into the room. It was unplugged, had been unplugged for a couple of minutes while the professor was or instructor was talking, whatever. He took off the cover, put on really long, really thick rubber gloves, got like a 2-foot long, screwdriver, and reached it out toward the CRT monitor, and from one of the giant capacitors, and all he said after that to the class was, that's why we don't work on CRT monitors, period. Go put it back. Never open up a CRT monitor because it has to have those capacitors in order to fire the electrons to do the screen, I forget how CRT monitors work exactly, but it has to have the capacitors to do that. And it's because it's a capacitor, it's like the size of a D-cell battery, and it will discharge all of that in an instant, and it will kill you. So we don't work on CRT monitors. If it's broken, throw it away, get a new one. And besides that, the tube, it's got its front face that is not exactly flat. It's actually curved because this is a pressure vessel, because it's a vacuum inside. So it's got its semi-curved front face, and then it's kind of a cone back to where the electron gun is, basically. And inside there is a vacuum. So if you crack that, and it's all glass, and so if you hurt that, it's going to implode, which is when those things hit each other, they're going to ricochet off everywhere, so then it will kind of explode. So yeah, we don't work on CRT monitors. Thankfully, they don't exist anymore. Now, all of this new stuff has mercury in it, so... But also, you really can't fix them because they're so, micro circuit boarded. What was I going to go get? There's a reason. Yes. Okay, so the other thing I got for free on Tuesday, were some tripods. And what I might do with one of these, at least one of them, is put it right here behind my main screen, about a foot, 10 inches to the right of where the camera is now. More yoinkage! Yes. and just stick my camera on it right here so that when I look at chat, I am still sort of looking at the camera. And then that means I can slide this screen this way and whatever. I may have to like re-rotate my desk since the camera is going to be moving. I may have to redo the image and the filters for this back here. That's something to figure out for another day. But these originally, when I grabbed them, had ring lights on them. And what's it called? The spring brackets for mounting a phone, like this. So somebody was making TikTok videos the other day. What did you order? A ring light. Did you order dice? D&D dice? Cool. So, like, are you going to play D&D or do you just want to have the dice just to have D&D dice? Anyway, so they had those on them, and then it had the ring lights. But the reason they got thrown out is because somehow the cables had gotten cut. I don't know whether a dog or a cat had chewed on them. They looked really cleanly cut. Maybe somebody ran over them with a vacuum. I don't know. So I have thought very briefly and looked very briefly into playing D&D on Roll20.com or whatever it is. And I'm a little bit unclear as to how it works, number one. But I also get way too invested in other things, and I don't know that I could commit to playing D&D for X number of months or weeks. I gotta fix this camera. The kitty cam camera. Let's see. That's something I really should do with one of these, is put that camera on it. Except it doesn't have a screw-in thing. It's very much 100% intended to go on a screen or on a laptop. Used to play around an actual table when you were a kid. I mean, yeah, that's how most D&D campaigns work. But since people make online friends and people live so far apart, plus COVID and all of that, it's good that there's a solution for people to still be able to commune, you know, hang out, play D&D. Anyway, I need to put that camera on one of these because it keeps falling over because it's attached to a pop filter that I had originally had on this mic, but I don't really need a pop filter. I don't pop that much. Yeah, it is a good solution. I don't know why I just jiggled my boob. Anyway, yeah, so I'll have to figure out a way to attach the kitty cam camera to one of these. How tall does this go? So the kitty cam may have a different, what's the word? Perspective on the cats. There is no cat up there currently, by the way. I think you saw that. I don't know. I'm just going to leave these here for the time being. Are these different? I don't know. Man, these aren't even as tall as my normal light stands. Almost. By the way, I could use these as light stands because this comes off, and this is this right here, this part, not the screw part, this part is the part I need for my light attachments. Anyway, that's gonna annoy me. That's better. Looks funny, but it's not in the way of the preview here. I'm still really proud of myself over this. Where was I? I want to experiment with something. That's bad. Okay, so I do need all of the light that I have. if I want to use the settings that I've got currently. Okay. So I talked about my free stuff. I talked about burning myself. Good old 2nd degree burn. Birds are stealing my grass seed. So I may have to spend like $30 on deterrents for like a week so that the grass will sprout instead of getting eaten by birds. Aloe vera? Yeah, probably. I should have done that a couple of days ago. I just didn't think about it. Now, I did burn myself tonight on the oven. That was dumb. I didn't have the oven open far enough, and so I was trying to like fit the, what's it called? The stoneware baking sheet into the oven in a funny way, and I caught the, what's it called? It's not a shelf. It's we'll call it a shelf. Caught the edge of it right there. I'm just clumsy. My therapist has helped me come to terms with that. That I'm just clumsy, and that's not a, what's it called? It does not affect my worth as a human. Being clumsy is not, does not make me unworthy of whatever. You know what? I didn't update the treat roulette, which is fine because it's not displaying for whatever reason. I'm not even old yet? Yeah, well, you don't have to be old to be clumsy. Oh, shoot. I forgot to change the category of the stream. There we go. I was thinking about that. Like, I feel like I'm getting older, and yes, of course I am. Everybody's getting older every minute. But, you know, I'm 33, and I was thinking to myself, you know, I used to work out to look good naked. Now I work out so I don't end up in a silver sneakers class. You got me, Matt. What am I going to do with you? Good evening, Matt. Hi. Eric, if you're not familiar, Matt is my little half-brother. I guess I should point down here. So, Eric, I was thinking, you know, I used to work out to look good naked. Now I work out to keep myself from ending up in a silver sneakers class, struggling to sit on a chair and lift 1 foot 6 inches off the, or 3 inches off the ground, and the other one like this. And I was thinking to myself, well, you know, that would be minimum. Like, even if I just started just sitting here today and doing nothing, that would be minimum 10, 20, 30 years down the road, let alone if I try to stay active 40 or 50 or more years down the road. So I have more life ahead of me than behind if nothing crazy happens. Yeah, I guess you guys are familiar with each other. Matt, if you don't follow Eric, I would recommend it. He's a really chill guy, a lot more chill than I am. Can you believe the girls told me my voice was soothing on Sunday? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. When I say the girls, Ariel and Splatsap. Mostly Splatsap. It's weird. Except that's not the first time I've heard that. Thank you, Matt. See? Family. Honest. What was I going to say? That's actually not the first time I've heard that my voice is soothing. And sure, when I'm like explaining something or teaching in a very one-directional way, like if I was in a live class with children, I would strangle the little shits. But if I'm just like spewing information, yeah, I can kind of see I'm fairly even toned, even cadenced and things like that. But when I put you to sleep. Thanks, Matt. My streams are not supposed to put people to sleep. Anyway. Listening to you is like ASMR. Yeah, dude, you're so chill. What was I going to say? So I have heard that my explaining voice. Thanks, Matt. My explaining voice can be fairly calming, but on a stream, I'm trying to be more dynamic and dramatic and entertaining and engaging. So I don't know. All the sound alerts. Eric, you know what, Eric? I think you were there the first time Matt did the random sound and it played the Pornhub intro, and I'm becoming more desensitized to it, actually. It's a lot less embarrassing than it was that first time. So I really need to sit down for like 5 minutes. This would not take very long, but sometime off stream, I need to sit down and get my phone connected to where I could show you something live with my phone so that you could see. You're not embarrassed? Well, it's not your stream. What is love? I dare you to put the Pornhub sound on your sound alerts. Then he'll be embarrassed. What was I going to say? I wanted to show you how I've got the chat and the stream manager basically up here. Yeah, no, exactly. But your stream is very different energy from mine, so that really would not fit. Anyway, let's look at treats here. So I forgot to update the roulette, which is fine because the two of you are here so you can tell me what to do. I've got the garlic parmesan combos, the chocolate peanut butter bugles, and then I got some new things. I got Muddy Bites, which are, you know, you're eating one of the King Cones out of the freezer at the gas station, and the bottom like 2 inches is just a little bit of cone with chocolate in it. It's a bag full of nothing but that, called Muddy Bites, sorry. And then I also got, hold on, Eric, you haven't heard the last one. I also got cookies and cream filled marshmallows, which sound amazing if I were to roast them. I do need to get and or keep some. But you guys both say the Muddy Bites. Okay. The people have spoken. That was a good random sound. All right, boys, let me grab the Muddy Bites. Miniature rant right here. So on here, let me turn off this light. You see it's got the little tab where you're supposed to tear here to open it. Those never work well for me. That was funny. So the kitty can't, why didn't it work? There's no kitty there, but why did that not work? So on chat message event starts with kitty cam, everyone. And flows. Maybe. Let me save that. I don't know. 36 out of 181. If you do exclamation mark leaderboard, I think it'll give you a link to the list of who all of the top people are. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. There we go. So top is Splatzap because she gambles. She games the system. And then Princess, who hasn't even been here. And then Erilyn, because she gambled some, or did she? No, she won a bunch of raffles. And then Ariel, and then Johnny. I guess he lurks, though. Johnny lurks a lot. He lurks like a dozen people at once. This is the message we'll all ignore, saying drink some water. So yeah, drink or don't. I am going to drink some water. I really wish I could have this mic all the way over here like I used to. I used to have it like right above my teammates. John Cena. Okay. So, Ariel, I'm going to shout out Ariel. Ariel has a similar sound effect. It's a redemption in her Stream Elements store. So you do !redeem John, and you have to see her version. So next time she streams, follow her, and next time she streams, go redeem that. What's going on in this clip? Why did someone clip this? I guess it's just Claptrap being an idiot in the background. That's a dumb clip. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Ariel is great. You made her do an oh voice. For like 5 minutes, you did that redemption. I've done that twice, accidentally, both times, because I forgot what it did. Hi, Ariel. Just talking about you. I just shouted you out, and there was this clip that I presume the point of it was you were playing Borderlands or something, and Claptrap was being an idiot and on fire in the background of the pawn, the pause menu. Was that what the point of the clip? You didn't even know that was clipped? Yeah. No, and yeah, you don't get any kind of notification when someone else makes a clip of your stream. Raffle time. It's supposed to automatically start the raffle. All right, Touch Portal is being dumb. There we go. Raffle time. ! Joins went up to 5,000 try-its, with which, thank you, Eric. It's already started, but what was I saying? Yeah, Touch Portal is acting funny. So let's restart it. And then we'll restart it here. Because it's supposed to automatically start the raffle. Who wins? Matt wins all 5,000 try-its. Congrats, Matt. Now you can buy most of the things in the store. So yeah, Arrow, we were just talking about you and your John sound alert in your Stream Elements store. That one is my favorite. Thanks, Matt. I love that Matt plays all the sound effects and does all the redeems and everything. Matt is kind of my ideal viewer. I appreciate you, Matt. Whoa, hold on. Touch Portal, what are you doing? That looks stupid. Fix that. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's try... Will it do it? No! What is going on? You know what may have happened is the settings may have gotten disconnected from my Twitch chat. I have to redo it every however long. Okay, let's do this. Should only take about 30 seconds. Save that. Normally it tells me. You grew a beard. A beer red. What's a beer red? A bear red. What's a bear red? Okay, sorry, back to my mini rant. So, we've got the little notch here for tear here to open. And it always ends up uneven, like all the way like this. Like I've tried tearing down and straight across and up and everything. And like, tell me what's a beer red, Matt. Anyway, so I just opened things with scissors. I got scissors down here specifically for opening things on stream, especially the Japanese sweets that are, for some reason, really, really toughly sealed. Anyway, Ariel, these are Muddy Bites. In case you can't tell, they're waffle cone snacks. And do you see what that is? You know when you're eating a king cone? Matt sent me a picture on Facebook. Do you want me to show it on stream, Matt? I can do that. So if you're eating a king cone, you know the last couple of inches, it's just cone filled with chocolate? This is a whole bag of them. Now, it's not exactly the same because there's a little bit of cone before you get to the chocolate, but cone and chocolate. Like, Matt says no, so we won't do that. I'll just look it up here, where you guys can't see. Matt, you need a shower. Or you just got out of the shower. No, I don't have to show them, Matt. It's up to you. Eric wants to see the bearded one. Just because Eric shaved his beard doesn't mean you have to laugh at Matt. All right. There's Matt with a beard. Matt and I have really similar hair. Matt used to look exactly like me. But he doesn't anymore. Yeah, dude, you gotta trim that up, clean that up. You gotta oil it, you gotta condition it. What do you mean just a little guy? He's my half-kid brother. What do you mean just a little guy? I'm the oldest. Technically. Okay, sorry, I forgot to talk about these. These are not as good as I was expecting. Appropriate random sound. Like, they're not awful, but I feel like something is missing. A sundae cone, they call it. I don't know, something's missing. Maybe there's just something about having it after the ice cream. Now this is making me want to go out and get sundae cones. You know what makes me mad? No, Robert, what makes you mad? The fact that Nestle makes some of the best treats in the world, but it's a terrible company. Waiting for someone to go live so you can be a mod. How many people do you mod for? Anyway, Nestle is a terrible company. I don't buy any other stuff if I can help it. I don't buy Nestle, Wonka, Purina, Tidy Cats, the Pure Life water bottles. I don't hardly buy any water bottles, period, because water bottle companies don't make water. They don't produce water. They produce water bottles. And if you don't recycle them, you mod for 3 people. Wow. If you don't recycle them, that's just that much more plastic in the landfill. And so just get a Brita pitcher and get a refillable thing, and there you go. You never have to buy another bottle again. Like, I realize that's not feasible for some people, especially like truckers, but I had a friend who was a trucker, or I have a friend who is a trucker. I haven't talked to him in a while. Anyway, and he would buy like gallons of water, which, number one, is less plastic per the amount of water. And number two, that plastic is way easier to recycle than the plastic that water bottles are made out of. Speech. Yeah, I'm ranting. Okay. All right, we'll stop ranting. Let me grab a beverage. So I still have 2 options for the, what are they called? Warheads sodas. I still have the watermelon and the black cherry. Do you guys have a vote? And then don't worry, those are not my only beverage options for the future. I have 6 or 8 more in the garage. I just want to finish these. Left one. My left or your left? Watermelon or cherry? Give me words. Same left. So this one. So I need you to tell me the flavor, guys, because this is confusing. The red one. They're both kind of red. I guess this one's more pink. So you mean the cherry. See, this is my... This is my right. Okay, so you guys want the red one. This is my right. Not your right. This is my right, your left. Anyway, because like... Da! That is so long. I might need to fix the tilt on that. That is what she said. I might need to fix the tilt on that because the door doesn't fall all the way shut. I need to prop something under the front of it, I guess. Koozie. That's what I need. All right, so cherry. This is the one I was looking forward to most. I love having the emotes across the screen. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Dang what? What are we danging about? Anyway, this is the one I was most excited about because cherry is my favorite candy flavor. And so I was sort of hoping to save it for last, but I don't hate watermelon either, so that one's okay to be last. What was I going to say? But I'm not expecting this to be very sour because they have not been very sour. So I just need to adjust my expectations. That's another thing I've been working on with my therapist is number one, adjusting my expectations, and then also what I do when my expectations are not met, which is going to be the vast majority of the time. Dethroned Deity. Shout out to Dethroned Deity. Let me go ahead and shout him out. Oops, that's a 0.
A few moments later.
Shout out to Dethroned Deity.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a clip. Dang, that was a clip. Why is the side of my nose red? Why am I supposed to be listening to you, Matt? You're not even saying anything. You're just spamming emotes, which is great. Love it. Yeah, Nico is the one who helped me get the kitty cam up and running, which, okay. The flow works. It's the event trigger that's not working. Why is the event trigger not working? Let's see. 1,000 is a minute. No, 1,000 is a second. Okay, so 3,000 times 30. Cobra Kai, I have not. I don't have Netflix. Sorry, I'm trying to do some math. Hey Google, what is 3,000 times 10? Never mind. That's not where I meant to go. It's okay. I was being an idiot and I should have been able to do that math in 10 seconds if I really thought about the math that I needed to do. I was trying to figure out, okay, in milliseconds, how do I get to 30 seconds? So if 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second, multiply that by 30, it's literally 30,000 milliseconds. Yes, that was a fail. Okay, trying the Black Cherry Warheads soda. I should go to a gas station and buy some Warheads. Kinda sour. I wear always the smart one. Where was I smart? In what location was I smart? Technically, I would say I was always the smart one. It's you were always the smart one. I'm also a pedantic jerk, in case you didn't know. Anyway, that tastes just like cherry candy, cherry soda, which is great. Yeah, Matt did know I was a pedantic jerk. I appreciate that you still love me, Matt. Matt is 17 now. Matt was born just before Hurricane Katrina. And he almost died, and he loves to tell that story. What random sound is it? What do we got? Did we not get a sound? Is it just... There it is! The only reason I know that song is because, guess why? You know why. SpongeBob. It's the only reason I know anything about that song. I never would have known that existed without SpongeBob. I've never heard it outside of that. Man, when I trim my beard, it really brings out the cleft in my chin. It's really not as deep as it looks there. In fact, when I run my finger over it, there's actually a stick out spot in my bone there, but it's the muscle and the connective tissue and everything that makes it look like it draws in. Yes, I heard about Queen Elizabeth, and like, I'm not laughing at her being dead. I'm laughing at the fact that I found out that Queen Elizabeth II of England, after a 70-year reign, was dead from The Onion. From a tweet from The Onion. I'm going to quickly see if I can find that. Shouldn't be too far down. Okay, yes, this tweet right here.
Wow!
Wow! Yeah, this tweet right here. Note, do not run until fucking Queen is dead or people will lose their shit. Queen Elizabeth dead at 96. Anyway, yes, it is sad that the Queen is dead, but she was 96. And she had a really long, nice reign. Now, what I'm curious about is who reigns now. Right? Her eldest son, Charles, is now king. Okay. Corgi is for king. Hi, Jem. Good to see you. I will forever remember you for that brain me good has. So... No. I'm not talking about Charles II. I'm talking about Charles, whatever he is now, the third. Okay, so it's this one. So this is Queen Elizabeth's oldest son. He is king now. Shamelessly stole that from an ex. I know, but I attribute it to you because you're where I first heard it from. So corgis for king. The Queen's corgis should totally run the country. However, thankfully, the British monarchy is more of a figurehead now. Got to come up with your own catchphrase? You're smarter than me. You're more creative than me. You can do it. Matt is excited to see you, Jem. Matt is my little half-brother. I say little. He's... Shoot, yes, he is little. He's 16 years younger than me. Wow. Wow. Okay, anyway. Charles is now king. He is the oldest of Queen Elizabeth's children. He's 73. How did Elizabeth become queen? That's what I want to know. so young. That's what I want to know. Elizabeth's father became a reluctant King George VI, making Elizabeth the direct heir to the crown. Elizabeth assumed the crown in 1952 at the age of 25, after the sudden death of her father in his sleep at 56. So she wasn't married at that point. Dragons! She wasn't married yet at that point. You think she killed her father? Why would she do that? She didn't even want to be queen, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't watched the Netflix show. So she wasn't married yet. I feel like she already knew Philip, probably. And then she has reigned for 70 years. That's how monarchy works. Okay. Hey, I got to play this game eventually. Gotta go be a mod. Love you too, Matt. Have fun modding. Yeah, my understanding is she didn't want to be queen, but once she was queen, she's like, I'm gonna be the queen. So, because she was queen before she got married... Thanks, Matt. Because she was queen before she got married, she had all the authority. So Philip, when she married him, was prince consort. I just don't want to be queen. Yeah, I can't. The tune is not coming. Oh, I just don't want to be queen. There we go. Thank you, Jem. See, you're creative. I would not have come up with that. You haven't streamed in a while, by the way. Anyway, because she was already queen, she had the authority, so Philip became the prince consort. He was always Prince Philip. And I'm sure that probably irked at him, and I know that that's covered in the Netflix series. It's a docudrama, so I have no idea how close to life it was. Probably covered the high points, and then added in its own drama or focused on certain parts of drama. Whatever. He texted Axie the other day with some song lyrics that he didn't recognize because he's buried too deep in metal, but it made you giggle. What were the song lyrics? Or I'm sure there was context, but I'm curious what the song was. Got to get back in the streaming routine. Okay, so it seems like you might be about a minute behind, maybe. I guess you could be able to tell from when your chat message shows up. Not important. My brain has derailed. Brain me good has. Only catchphrase I have is my name is Robert and I try things. I'm trying currently Warhead's sour black cherry soda. And it doesn't suck, but it's not sour. You're talking about how you don't like making customers cry, and he was like, I'll do it. Next message, I can be your Mr. Hyde. And in my head, that scanned to a line of, you can tell me, Al, by Paul Simon. Okay, that is way outside my realm of experience. That's probably 20 plus years before my time? I don't know. And I can be your long lost pal. Yeah, I am not getting that context. Just because I'm not old enough, I guess. You're not that much older than me, though. Song that exists only to play in the background at stores and restaurants. Oh, it's Muzak. Gotcha. M-U-Z-A-K. Elevator music. Oh, that reminds me. I was listening to Rap God. I listened to Rap God a lot earlier today. And there's a line that says, I make elevated music, you make elevator music. You heard it every damn day for years when you were working at an ice cream store. Oh, man. Oh, I would have gotten so fat. Oh, ice cream is my kryptonite. Sugar is my kryptonite, but ice cream especially. Where was I? I don't know. I got a new screen. I got 2 new screens. Wow. This bugger is heavy. It's old, I can tell. It's probably 6 or more years old, but it has DisplayPort and DVI ports on the back. So my new video card can work with them. I got 2 of them. One of them up there has my chat nice and big for me to see it now. It's not hiding behind my camera, which I put it behind my camera on purpose, and that's my own fault, so that when I was reading chat, it would look like I was kind of looking at the camera. But like looking over here, reading chat is not exactly the same as looking at the camera. It's only a couple of degrees difference, but you can tell, can't you? Anyway, so now I'm like obviously looking over here at chat. I could put it over here, down here, and it would look like, oh, hey, I'm looking down at where the chat is showing up. Anyway. AFK. Cool beans. You didn't say BRB? Is that not what people say anymore? Whatever. I've been playing ESO a lot lately. ESO is Elder Scrolls Online. And somebody in the, what's it called? Guild chat said, you know, we need a tank or a healer or something because the one in this party currently is AFK. And, all right, I need to, hold on one second. All right, I need to get rid of that extension because I don't really play that game anymore. Nope, 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 this way. There we go. One second. Extensions. My extensions. Ring of Pain. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay. That should work now. Ariel's back. You want to say hi to Zap? Hi, Zap! It makes me so sad that she's streaming at the same time I am. Because I love watching Zap, because she is just this ball of energy and really entertaining to listen to and see what she's doing. She sent me a selfie one time, months ago, that it, like, I can't even tell what she looks like. I can tell she's kind of tall and has short hair. That's all I can tell because it's blurry as hell. Motion blur. She's shaking for some reason, and it's like in a mirror or something. So I can tell she's a little bit tall and she has short hair. That's all I got. And as soon as I opened this picture, when she, I think elsewhere or something, she said she sent me a selfie, and I looked at it and I'm like, yes, that is 100% Zap. This is exactly the kind of selfie that Zap would send. Like, this is 1,000% on brand. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and play the game now. Which I guess I gotta go all the way over to my library to do that. There it is. I have not launched this at all, so I don't even know if it's gonna run. Like Lawn Mowing Simulator a few months ago. One of my most watched VODs. There's a thin line between courage and stupidity. Yes, there is. Insert your winery name. What are we going to call it? Shoot, this is a hard decision right off the bat. 16 characters. I'll just call it Green Streets. Yeah, whatever. All right, what kind of logo do I want? Squirrel! That one's kind of cool. So's that. This is cool. Quack. Quack. Ha! Sorry. Give me this one back. Cats. I don't want I don't want my logo to be a cat. What is? I mean, that's pretty, but I don't want it as a logo. We know. I will never see a handprint and not think of the Dark Brotherhood from Skyrim anymore. Okay, so wine is often some kind of color like that, but let's see. Let's see. Real big. Maybe not fully big. Oh, background. Background. Okay. That looks pretty modern. So does that. Well, okay, I gotta play with colors, but trying to think of what would look good on a wine bottle. I think this kind of seafoam color would look good on a wine bottle, and then background color, what do I want? It has to be a stronger, bolder color than the foreground to contrast. Or maybe I can do it backwards. Where's that orange that it originally was? Because I kind of like that. Or I like that as the logo color, and for the background, I'll do that seafoam color. Yeah, and then the background shape. Okay. Lots of shield shapes. Didn't realize there were so many shield shapes. Does that look good? That looks good, right? Oh, I just realized I really need to incorporate green. Oh, no, damn it. Okay, hold on. Nope. Okay, no, the logo needs to be green because of Green Streets as the name. So the background... No, it needs to be a softer color because the... This isn't really green though, is it? What's the opposite of green on a color wheel? It's red. So red-ish color could work. But I don't want red because that looks Christmassy. Yeah, but I really don't like the green. No, I'm going back to the seafoam. It makes me happy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Okay. That was way too much thought. Okay, let's look at settings. Make sure everything is all the way up high. Turn on VSync. I just still don't know what VSync does. Story mode. Dirty or worn machinery can break or give the wine defects. Okay. The cards represent the activities we can perform. You can drag and drop them onto the board. Okay. All right. The board represents the working day. Each activity occupies a specific space, but you can rotate the cards to optimize the work. Okay. When you're happy with your placement and ready to move on, click on the button on the right corner to proceed to the next day. All right, check inbox. So basically this is saying quit your boring office job and go open a winery. Oh, right-click plus R to rotate the tile. Yawn. Okay. Some activities have a special result. Press the flashing orange button to review it. Check the mail. I got a letter.
My dearest Emma, I doubt you remember me. My name is Beppe and I am an enologist. Winemaking has ruled my life as a tyrant, devouring any free time I had, until I have reached the end of my journey, still chasing the perfect wine. There is a long list of winemakers who would be happy to inherit my lands, but this time I will rebel against what is logical or due. While we need to treasure our tradition, we also need to make room for innovative solutions, newcomers to fill our ranks. I want you to run my business and become a winemaker. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. Your vineyards await.
Okay. Do I need to click skip now? Yeah, I get to quit my boring office job and go make wine. Hi, my name is Anna and I'm your next door neighbor. Nice to meet you. It's great to finally meet you and put a face to a name. I've heard so much about you from the old man. Oh, have you? Yeah, I'll tell you everything about it, don't worry. But all in due time. I just thought it would be nice to introduce myself and greet you, so here I am. Oh yes, very kind of you. You must be exhausted. How was your journey? Yeah, actually, I am a bit tired. The flight was delayed and kind of packed, you know? Oh, girl, I can imagine that. Oh, I'm a girl. Oh yeah, Emma. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you, okay? Anything at all. About that, how do I run this place? The letter wasn't particularly clear on the matter. So she's going to be my tutorial guide. Whoa, that's a big question, but you're in luck. The old man has left some instructions for you to follow, but he was a bit worried you'd feel overwhelmed reading everything in one go. I'll pass his notes to you one by one when the time feels right. He has entrusted me with this task, and I shall oblige. Overwhelmed is the word. So more handwritten notes and letters, you say. I gather he wasn't particularly tech-savvy? Not really. He belonged to another generation. Other times, other means of communication. But you'll be fine, don't worry. Back to your question, you should really give Teo a call. He'll help you run this place. Teo, okay. Do you know him? Yeah, nice guy. Tall, strong arms, big hands. And I got the hots for Teo. He is the youngest son of the old lady who runs the bakery in town. Wonderful loaves of bread. White bread, granary bread, you name it, they have it. Not to mention the cakes. On Sunday morning, the smell of the cakes that permeates the entire street. Promise me you will try those cakes. Oh, and hey, Teo, how do I find him? Oh dear, I'm doing it again. I'm rambling, aren't I? I'm such a blabbermouth sometimes. Right, Teo, it's really simple. Just ring him up. He'll be here in no time. Great, thanks, Anna. No worries at all. Now I'll leave you be. I have a mani pedi booked at my favorite nail spa, and I can't possibly be late, you know. Unpack, settle down, get familiar with the place, and breathe in. Can you smell it? Smell what? Oh dear, you really don't have a clue, do you? Smell the air, girl. Fill your lungs with it. Absorb it. Welcome to Langy. Make yourself at home. Lange? How do you pronounce that? Teo! Howdy. Hello, are you Teo? That would be me, yes. Great, we spoke on the phone yesterday. I really need your help. I am happy to help. Truth is, I was waiting for your call. You know the old man has instructed us all. Oh, that sounds kind of ominous. Ah, nonsense. It just shows how much he cared for you and for his lands. So I've heard, but I never met the man. I have no idea what kind of person he was. I can't help feeling that he's left me sitting on a wasteland. I almost missed the office. Almost. Come on, you don't really mean that. I'll be happy to be proved wrong, so how does this winemaking thing work? That question is perhaps too vague. I'll be honest, I have no idea when it comes to gardening. I named my last houseplant Dodo because extinction is the ultimate fate of all my plants, doomed to perish the instant I buy them. Not even a succulent? They're hard to kill, you know. Nada. No green fingers whatsoever. No cute artisanal ceramic vases. Not even a fancy terrarium with tiny green creatures growing inside. Not for me, sadly. You know, if you'll ever feel like fixing this, I have a distant cousin who's a florist in town. I know. Do you? How could you possibly know? Oh, let me guess. Anna told you? Bingo! She told me a bunch of things about you. But I digress. So what are the basics of this winemaking thing? I'll have no chance without your wisdom. Agreed. So... Oh, you mean right now? I see. Okay. Let's start from something easy yet fundamental, like weeding. Is it about... I'll stop you right there. It isn't. Weeding is about preserving the moisture of the soil by reducing the competition for the mineral nutrients required by the vines to grow. Clear enough? In short, death to the weeds, long live the vines. That's a bizarre way of putting it, but yeah, in a nutshell. Great. Let's just pretend weeds are my houseplants. It'll work like a charm. Okay, tutorial message. Beautiful. Rico. Okay, so these... Okay. So that's it? That's the only thing? Oh, journal update. So, this looks a lot like the letter that he sent, but it's actually different wording. All right, seasons in the vineyard. Summer. Summer will surprise you with the greenest of the greens, as if a hesitant painter is testing their handmade colors on your vineyard. Shades of emerald will define the roads, with every stroke of paint adding new leaves and new life to the hills. Heat will dry out the ground. It will silence any noise in the vineyard and numb your senses. An incandescent sun and a deep blue sky with no clouds will take care of your vines, until the first rain of September will wash summer away. Remember, when the smell of petrichor permeates your vineyard, it will be almost time to harvest. Another journal update. Okay, now that's the same one. All right. So we are weeding. I have no idea what's going on right now. We're going to weed some more, I guess? Okay. Ooh. That went well. Yeah, 2 whole days of weeding. Do you think so? Was my weeding up to your standards? I'd say it was amazing. Told you so. Exterminate. I'm good at this. So what's next? Yes, let's proceed. Now you can learn the fine art of crop thinning. Okay. Crops on a diet? I have a feeling this is going to be quite a ride. Baby steps. Basically, you'll have to remove some of the flowers and/or grape clusters on the grapevine. Wait, what? Why would I ever do that? If you could just let me finish. As I was saying, this procedure is used to achieve yield and quality goals, and it will allow you to modify the vine balance. A waste of resources that happens by design. Am I getting this right? You are. It may sound counterintuitive, I'll give you that. People thought growers were completely nuts when they first started to practice this technique. A priest from a nearby parish was summoned to the vineyards to talk some sense into them, save their souls from the blasphemous act of wasting perfectly good grape clusters. So you're not the first one to stare in horror. So I had to sacrifice some flowers and grape clusters to the benefit of those that are left? Correct. It's all about the yield. Are you familiar with the concept? The yield is a measure of the amount of grapes or wine that is produced per unit surface of vineyard. Wait, let me write this down. It makes no sense now, but maybe it will later on. Okay, let's do this. Wow, these people are like mildly sarcastic in their long-sufferingness. Like, yes, I'm totally new, and Beppe was like, yes, I know you're gonna suck at this at first, and you don't have to be exasperated with me. Summer is ending. All right, let us thin some crops. Oh no. The English here is kind of bothering me. Can I exit this? How do I leave? Yeah, go back. There we go. Let's just do the action, and we can figure out all the extra stuff later. New season, autumn. Your business has 3 different buildings that handle different sides of the wine production. Click to access them and handle their functionalities. So we've got the winery, got the tool shed, and we've got the warehouse. New season, autumn. Autumn, autumn. I see it. Journal update. Autumn will transform the color palette of your vineyard, turning every shade of green into vibrant yellow, red, and brown. Rain will become a habitué of this season, tapping gently on the leaves as they complete their life cycle. On certain days, fog will pay you a visit, covering the vineyards with its velvety cape and hiding everything from sight. A few bell towers and ancient castles scattered on the nearby hills will emerge from this cloudy ocean, and you'll be left in awe, staring at the landscape as it slowly reappears, floating in the mist. There is a gnat crawling on my screen. Beautiful. Okay. Warehouse is used to store bottles ready to sell. Here you can build new rooms to handle marketing. Warehouse level determines the amount of orders you can fulfill every turn. Okay, so tool shed. In the tool shed, you can find all the vineyard's machinery and rooms to maintain them. The English here is, yeah. Some tractors and tools will decrease turns number for specific activities. Like, okay, I can already tell this was made by non-native English speakers. At least the tips in the buildings here were. Okay, let's just move along. Okay, that wasn't too bad, was it? Yeah, I guess I'm starting to get the gist of this new life in the vineyards. So now what? Harvest. We need some help with that. Oh, so there's no Harvest 101 with Teo this time? Not this time. We can start harvesting together. But you'll need to hire an enologist to complete this task. It's the most complex and delicate activity you'll ever perform in your vineyard. There's no room for mistakes. Okay. Hey, thank you very much. No pressure, eh? You're gonna be fine, relax. Just call Johnny. He's the best in the area. Will do. Good, let's get moving. Harvest takes the whole space. All right. Johnny, you are late. Thanks. Hi, it's so nice to meet you. Yeah, sorry, I ran into Anna on my way here. Anna, whatever. You should really avoid any distractions. Winemaking is an activity that requires your undivided attention and commitment. If you're not ready to devote your time to your vineyards, you will fail, and most importantly, your vines will perish. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you on a bad day? I am merely stating the facts, so why am I here? Teo told me to hire you. We've started harvest, but we need your help to complete the task. I hear you've recently moved here from London with no understanding nor interest in the winemaking business. You basically know nothing about this, do you? Whoa, you don't mince words, huh? Are you really sure you want to help me? Yeah. I promised the old man I'd help you with the first harvest, and I always keep my word. I can see you've made a start at it, which is fascinating to me since you have no idea about what you're doing. Now hurry up. I'd like to be done with this before the season is over. Well, in that case, how about less complaining and more harvesting? My thoughts exactly. So harvest, as you may have guessed, is the process by which wine grapes are picked. You can do this by hand or mechanically. This is going to take a while. Yes, it's a long and tiring process, and yes, you have to endure this every year. It's also my favorite bit and the most rewarding experience as an enologist, so please don't spoil it. You really woke up on the wrong side of the bed, huh? Let's go. You're slow as a sloth. Keep moving or we'll never get to the cellar. Is someone waiting for us in the cellar? Just your future as a winemaker. No rush at all. Wow. Oh, it tells you the number of turns it's going to take here. Okay. In this panel, you can see the harvest result. Now you can move to transform the grapes and select the tanks you'd like to use. Vinify grapes. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I have 6,700 pounds, which will turn into 670 gallons of wine, of grape juice. And the tank capacity is 3,299 gallons. Okay, gallons. That's fine then. Okay. Autumn is over. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't read what he said. No sarcasm this time. I'm honestly blown away by the fact that you're still here. You're not getting rid of me that easily, so what's next? Crushing. Crushing? Yes, the crushing realization that there is still a long road ahead and I've run out of sunflower seeds. Gosh. So it was you. So it was you. You left a trail of sunflower seed shells in the vineyards. Another incredible deduction. I wish we could spend more time playing Sherlock of the Vineyard, but we have work to do. Today we will crush the grapes. Okay, sounds easy. Now, before you start smashing grapes like a brute, let me be clear. This is a gentle process. We are just bursting the skin of the grape to expose all the inner solids. Are you still with me, London? Of course, all clear, just a bit gory. Focus! We will apply pressure to the grapes to allow the juices free access to the yeast, tannins, and characteristics of the skin. Whoa, you really like to use fancy words, don't you? I'm an enologist. My vocabulary is specific. Are you taking note? I won't repeat this. We will combine crushing with the de-stemming process. It's relatively straightforward. The stems are either removed from the grapes or left attached. It really depends on what the winemaker prefers. Questions? Not at the moment. As you wish. Now go crush those grapes. Gently. Okay, so autumn is over. New grape in the cellar. Barbera 2021. Okay. And we harvested 6,700 pounds of grapes. All right, let's crush some grapes, and it takes 2 turns, 2 days. I didn't realize that there was a counter here. Some activities require a larger board. You can increase the size of the board through the technology panel. Technology panel. Okay. Teo? Yes? I've been reading some books about winemaking. The old man's left me tons filled with notes, weird diagrams, and old photos. That's good. Yeah, but I still can't wrap my head around a few things. That's fine. It's a lot to take in. Like this pruning thing. How do I do that? Oh, pruning. You really have been studying, haven't you? The answer is simple. It's too early for you to do that. How so? Well, first of all, we prune the vines in winter. Then, let's just say that you need far more than just a few books to understand how to do that. But don't worry, I can help you. Alright, so it's now winter, and it's now 2022. Journal update. Pruning's an operation that requires experience and time. We need a bigger board. Open the menu, select the technology panel, and select and unlock upgrades for the board. Okay, so menu, technology, board upgrade. All right, so it costs 500 euro. Jeez. I have to get both of these? We'll just do the one for now. All right, pruning. Whatever. Okay. So now we can throw pruning in here. The amount of buds left on the vine will affect quality, quantity, and grape ripeness. Every vine variety has its favorite pruning method. Okay. So, how's it going with Johnny? I'm glad you asked, because, mate, how on earth did you think we could work together? Ouch. He can be a bit blunt, I guess, but don't take it personally. Blunt? He's not blunt, just plain rude. I know that I need him and his knowledge, but he is way out of line sometimes. I'm so sorry. I can assure you that he's a good man. He is just used to mumbling on his own. You know how enologists are, whatever, constantly stressed out and under pressure to get the perfect wine out there. I'm fine. I can take it. I just needed to vent. Anyway, I'm so happy our one-to-one sessions are back on. I've missed your winemaking lectures. Aw, thank you. It's finally time to prune your vines. Uh-oh, this is a level up for me. Indeed it is. Pruning is all about removing unwanted or unneeded parts of the grapevines. We prune in winter and we leave on the plants the necessary buds for next year's production. So far, so good. Anything else I need to know to become a princess pruner? Princess pruner should know that vines can be trained with different styles of pruning techniques. Depending on the grape variety, certain pruning styles are more adequate than others. Okay, so I remove the unwanted bits and leave the buds on. How many buds? How do I select those? Exactly. Good question. In a nutshell, less buds, better quality of wine. More buds, more quantity of wine. It's always about quality versus quantity, isn't it? In this case, it definitely is. Okay. We'll just confirm that. I don't know. All right, time to ferment the... There we go. Fermentation consumes sugar to create alcohol. You can select duration and yeast. Different yeast can give different flavors to wine. Okay. Hello again, London. Alas, we meet again. Indeed. I hope you're ready, because today we'll cover one of the most complex parts of the winemaking process. I think it's all complex. I've dusted off my old notebooks for the occasion. I also have a whole bag of sunflower seeds to chew on whenever I feel overwhelmed by your incompetence. This dude is rude. It's not my fault I don't know all the things you know. I am rubber, your glue. Anyway, I'm ready. Open your spellbook and let's summon some wine. Now, London, pay close attention. Do you remember what we've learned about crushing? Be gentle, burst the skin, release the sugary juice, expose them to the yeasts. I'm impressed. Well, fermentation is the next step. Yeast will now convert grape sugars into alcohol. Sugar meets yeast and bam, here's the wine. Not so fast, London, not so fast. Fermentation will affect the body, sweetness, tannin, and acidity of your wine. Depending on the grape variety, there are different optimal values for each of these characteristics. Okay, sure. Hey, wait, are you reading from one of your old notebooks? I am, don't interrupt me. As I was saying, sweetness and tannin are influenced by the duration of the fermenting process. Everything clear so far? Okay. Clear as mud. Unsurprisingly so. Look, I'm tired and I'm running out of sunflower seeds. I'll make it easy for you. Let's say you're fermenting Barbera, okay? A practical example would be helpful. Yes, let me write this down. In this case, your optimal values would be tannin 2 out of 10, sweetness 2 out of 10. Now, feel free to give it a go, even if I highly doubt you'll get this right at your first attempt, given your non-existent expertise and the basic equipment we have in the cellar. So this master winemaker left the vineyard to me, and he didn't leave me anything to do it with? You should really add a few drops of optimism to your daily intake of sunflower seeds, you know? Okay. Residual sugar is the unfermented grape sugar left over in the wine after fermentation has completed. So... What is that candy icon? No more sugar to convert at that point. Okay. Oh, okay, it is changing. I thought it wasn't. Okay. So... Okay, so the duration is going to consume these three, I guess. And if I bumped it up, it would consume down to here. Okay. All right. Pump over / punch down. Okay, so sweetness and tannin we wanted to be at 2. Okay, so there's no need to do this because it's not going to change anything. Alright. So we're done pruning. And we have some fermentation still to do. Alright. Let's press it out. If you press with a higher intensity, you'll get a higher volume of must with a lower quality. Use the slider to select your desired intensity. Okay. You look tired. Thanks, Johnny. I'm not tired, I'm fermented. Well, is this your first attempt at a wine-ish pun? Blimey, you're taking this seriously. The sooner you accept that I'm here to stay, the better you'll feel. Trust me. So what's on today's menu? Pressing, which is the process whereby juice is extracted from the grapes, is pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Is that it? Obviously not. Increase the press intensity and you'll get more wine. Decrease the press intensity and your wine will be of better quality. Are you writing this down? Increase for more quantity, decrease for better quality. Got it. Good. Remember, the press intensity will also affect the value of 2 characteristics, which are body and tannin. If you're pressing a Barbera, keep in mind that the optimal body value is 8 out of 10. Aye, I'll give it a go and see what happens. I know your generation's not particularly keen on reading, but you can also check the wine data to get the right balance. Should be easy enough even for you. Quality is good. Okay, so more body. Quality is still good. Bringing tannins out, though. So we've done crush, we've done fermentation. Now we're on press. I'm a little confused. I'm supposed to be shooting for 8 here in body, right? Body's not a scientific term, but rather a way to categorize wine by its intensity level from lightest to richest. Tannins are naturally occurring polyphenols found in the grape skins, seeds, and also found in wooden barrels. Tannins are beneficial to stabilize wine and prevent oxidation. Want to experience unadulterated tannin for yourself? Bite a banana skin. The astringent, bitter sensation you get is the sensation of tannin. Acidity is what gives wine its tart and sour taste. The most prevalent wine acids are tartaric acid, softer, found in bananas, malic acid, fruity, found in apples, and citric acid, tingly, found in citrus. Typicity is not a scientific term, but gives you an idea on how typical your wine is compared to other products of the region. So tannins are good for stability. Okay, so we're shooting for 8 body. I cannot get there just by pressing. It didn't tell me that. Okay, let's do that. Because I can't get any more body than this. Okay. 2 turns. Winter is ending. Oh, look, it's raining. No biggie. I've lived in London long enough. Rain is an integral part of my everyday existence. Oh. Well, in our case, it makes a huge difference. We have to stop. We can't work in the vineyard when it rains. Really? That bad? I'm afraid so. I see. In that case, I'll put a kettle on. Do you want it fancy a cuppa? A cup of tea? Sounds very exotic, thanks. But a double espresso would do. Here you are. Here I am. You look tense. I am. Today we will start bottling the wine. This is the final stage of the winemaking process. The moment of truth. Once the bottles are sealed, there's nothing more we can do. It's out of our control. Are you really concerned about this? Of course, always. Even more so given that you had no clue about the entire process. Bottling is irreversible. There is no turning back. Next time you see your wine, it will be in someone's glass, and they will be tasting it. Relax. It's my first wine, and I've learned tons along the way. Whatever people say, it'll be on me and not on you. Nonsense. I'm the enologist and your mentor. It's my responsibility. The only thing that makes me feel less helpless during this process is to make sure that the bottles are sparkling clean and the corks are top quality. Good to know. Let's inspect the bottles and hope for the best. Click on the I button on cards to receive more information about that activity. Alright, so we have 625 gallons. It is now spring, and there's a journal update. Can I not go back pages? Oh, I can. Okay. Spring. Spring will gently awake both your vineyards and your senses. Day after day, buds, shoots, and leaves will populate the vine canes again. Shades of bright green dotted with pink, yellow, and purple will cover the hills around you. Nature will amaze you once more, manifesting its raw power and beginning yet another cycle. Spring tends to be quite temperamental and unpredictable, so keep an eye out for the new buds as they must be protected against sudden drops of temperature, even more so because of the current climate emergency. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can't do these two because it's raining. Turns variable, it's this shape, and I don't know what that means. Bottling is the final stage of the wine. It's been very important to the finished product. We didn't age anything. Okay, well, let's go ahead and drag it over there. Make sure you have enough space in the warehouse for your bottles. Remember that some types of closures can give faults to the wine. I have no idea what that means. Okay, fine. Okay. Glass is the most expensive way to close it, and synthetic is no. Quality synthetic is the most expensive way. Synthetic is the cheapest. Agglomerated. What is agglomerated? Screw cap is expensive. Okay, let's just work on synthetic for just a moment. Okay, shape Albicia. Bordeaux. Right. Oh. Didn't realize that wine types came in different shaped bottles. Label's fine. Label shape is fine. Yeah. Okay, let's just be cheap, I guess. It's not telling me that anything is changing. Okay. It's not telling me that anything is changing. Machineries wear out while using them, and they can get dirty or broken. You can clean and repair them by accessing the different buildings they belong to. Using dirty machinery can give faults to the wine. Okay, so there's a new wine in the cellar, and the fiberglass tank is dirty. Okay. Hey girl, long time no see. How you doing? Hi Anna, I've been buried in work. Apologies for ghosting you the other day. Johnny hates when I'm late. Oh, so that's why you ran away so quickly. I thought you were avoiding me. No. Me avoiding you? No way. Phew, but tell me, how are you two getting along? Johnny's all about the wine. He doesn't mingle with us in town. He's so difficult to read. Tell me more. I'm afraid I don't have much to offer. The only thing I know is that whenever he feels particularly stressed, he chews on tons of sunflower seeds and leaves a trail of shells behind. Ew. Right? Anyway, we've just finished bottling our first wine. He seems particularly concerned about this last phase. Let's hope everything goes smoothly. Oh wow, that's great. Your very first bottle. You have to tell Satoshi. Who is Satoshi? Don't you know him? Girl, have you ever left the house? You should really go out sometimes, you know. Johnny says I have to focus and avoid any distractions. Johnny says this, Johnny says that. I don't even know him and he's already getting on my nerves. Fair! He'll do that. Forget Johnny, listen to me. Satoshi is the owner of the best wine bar in town. He's such a nice guy. Go there, tell him I sent you, and bring a bottle of your wine and he'll want to taste it. Okay? I don't want to impose. Impose? Snap out of this imperial coldness, girl. Stop behaving like a guest. This is your land. These are your traditions. Own it. It's ironic, you know. As an expat, I was really feeling like a guest. I felt like I was inhabiting space that wasn't mine. Now that I'm home, I still feel and behave as a stranger. I'm stuck in limbo. Don't go all philosophical on me, girl. It scares me. Take a deep breath and enjoy your evening out at Satoshi's wine bar. Can you do this for me, pretty please? Sure. Thank you, Anna. Okay, so wine's in the cellar, and the fiberglass tank is dirty. So I need to clean the fiberglass tank. Hold on. Okay, so suckering. I can't do all of this at the same time. I know that. Okay, so gotta clean the fiberglass tank. Gotta go do the wine tasting. And I guess I can be suckering too. And that is the best I can hope for right now. Probably should have done weeding. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. The evaluation of the wine is expressed by a score. This value depends on the typicality of the wine and the quality of the grapes used. The flavors increase the score while faults decrease it. $363.4 out of 100. This wine needs more body. I physically could not get more body. Anyway. Okay, bottles produced, sold. I haven't sold any yet. Okay. Waiting. I do not have space to do that yet. Alright, let's go weed. Season is ending. Spring. I have 3 new orders. Okay. Hi, welcome to my bar. Do you have a reservation? Hello, not really. Sorry, I was a last-minute thing. My neighbor Anna told me to. Oh, so it's you. It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about your first steps into the winemaking business. Anna's filled me in on your adventures. She really is the unofficial news broadcaster in town, isn't she? Tune in to Radio Anna and learn about what's new in the area. Well, she is, but she has a big heart. She only broadcasts positive things about people she cares about. But listen, why don't you just sit at that table over there and tell me about your first wine? I'll be there in a sec. Sure, thank you. Meow! The cat's name is Barrick. That's an interesting name, but we just get to meet a cat. Nice to meet you too, furry creature. No, it's totally a cat. Meow. You are so cute. Can I pet you? Is that okay with you? Yes, I would want to pet the cat. Meow. Purr, purr, purr. Looks like you've met Barrick, and judging from the rhythmic purring sound I hear, I'd say he likes you. The feeling's mutual. I also like your wine bar. It's so cozy. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. So let's talk about your first wine. Do we really have to do that? I'm not sure it's any good. Here you go. Uncork and taste it if you dare. So, Come on, your silence is killing me. Is it dreadful? Oh gosh, Johnny will be furious. I must have screwed up something. Maybe the fermentation process or the pressing? I must have pressed too much. Is the cork okay? Look, I know you've been studying hard, working hard, and are fully committed to the cause, but how do I say this? This wine is actually good, all things considered. Deep color, full body, low tannins. Well done. Is it? Are you sure? I mean, feel free to say it's rubbish if you don't like it. No, this is good, especially since it's your first wine. Anna was right. You do know what you're doing. Here, this is the menu. Order what you want. It's on the house. Celebrate. Really? You're too kind. Thank you. And yes, Anna was right. I really needed to leave the house and meet new people. I'm feeling so much better. Stay as long as you like. I have to go back to other tables, but I definitely want to know more about your future plans. I'll pay you a visit as soon as I can, and that's a promise. All right, I have 3 new orders. We're now in summer. Journal update. Wow, our wine is getting attention. We have our first orders. Open the menu, select the orders panel to view customer requests, and in this panel you can manage customer orders. Select the orders to start selling our wine. Okay. Wine orders. Okay, so they want 510 bottles. It has a score of 64. And so... how many bottles do we have? There's no must in the cellar. We have 2,841 bottles. So I definitely have enough to sell all these. Build the shop to automatically manage certain orders. What is this? Expenses, balance. Income. Balance is going down. Income has not gone up yet. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I managed the orders, and there's nothing to do in the vineyard today. Okay. You can click on the vineyard to get information on its health state, ripeness, and get new cards like treatments. Satoshi? Who is she? Emma, a newcomer to the area. She's working with Johnny and Teo in the very same vineyards that once belonged to the old man. Fascinating. Is she any good? She's a beginner, but I've just tasted her first wine, and believe me, it's kind of good. I may have eavesdropped on a few bits of your conversation. You always do. Sit here reading newspapers, cuddle Barrack, and spend your time listening to my clients' conversations. Now that I think about it, I might start charging you an extra fee for the free info you get here. In my defense, I am a wine journalist, and listening to what people think and say about wines or cellars is actually part of my job. Your wine bar is my favorite dispensary of local stories. I have a renowned appetite for these kinds of tales. You know that. I consume them voraciously. I know. So do you think her story could become one of your pieces? This is very text-heavy. Although it's way more story than I expected from this game. It's too early to say. I have to dig for more information, get to know her better, see if there's more to her than meets the eye. The fact that she's working with Johnny is captivating to me. Here we go again. Johnny, your own personal Moby Dick. How was the wine, really? I salute your bravery for drinking it in front of her. It could have been a disaster. Can I taste it? Do you still have a glass of this precious ambrosia? You are in luck, I do. Do you feel like you are in the right mood to taste it now? Indulge me, and please, leave me alone. I have to think this through. Meow. Hello, Barrack. Of course you can stay, Barrack. Okay. Thin the crops. Click on the winery. Treatments? What is this? Vineyard treatments protect the plant's surface against general fungal diseases, insects, and nematodes. They can be preventive or curative. Drag the card to know more about each of them. Okay, so you have to treat separately for the different kinds of mildew. Okay. I have 3 new orders. Yeah, I still have plenty to sell. And I can use spacebar to go to the next day. Okay. Oh, I have to hold it. Sales completed. I earned 1,109. All right. Oh, we need to harvest, but it's raining. Satoshi, what a pleasant surprise. Hi, Emma. How are things? All good, thank you. What brings you here? Look, I know we're not well acquainted, but after you left my wine bar last night, it's been like a week. I kept thinking about you and your situation. I've experienced the same issues. Being the outsider, the newcomer to the area. Oh yeah, the alien town. That's me. You're doing something extreme, Emma. You've just opened a new wine bar like I did. You're becoming a winemaker. This is huge. Or you haven't just opened a new wine bar like I did. You're becoming a winemaker. This is huge. Many people have had their eyes on these lands for a long time, you know, and the fact that a rookie is now going above and beyond to make proper wine is driving them nuts. Honestly, I don't know what to do about it. I'm not a quitter. I know, and I respect you for this reason. I've also decided that I want to help you with your business. I want to be your client. I want to buy your wine. It's not much, I know, but it's all I can do at the moment. I'm happy to publicly support you. Are you joking? This means the world to me. Team Outsiders for the win. Are you sure this won't damage your business? I mean, I do appreciate your enthusiasm, but my wines are far from being perfect. Leave it to me. Don't worry about it. You do you. I'll take care of the rest. Thank you, Satoshi. It's fine. One more thing. A friend of mine would like to interview you. His name is Carlo. He's a wine journalist. Would that be okay with you? Seriously? Not sure I have anything interesting to share besides something like total moves to Langy to run a winery with zero knowledge. I'm sure Johnny would agree with that heading. That article would actually be very interesting. It could be a real eye-opener. Anyway, Carlo will be in touch. Now I'll leave you to your vineyards. I think Johnny is looking for you. Oh, he must have finished his daily dose of sunflower seeds. Wish me luck. Is Johnny coming? I can't do anything today because it's raining. Wait. Special orders must be completed in order to gain fame and ensure good income from selling more bottles. If an order is beyond the player's abilities, it can be discarded for a small fame cost. Okay. So I have a special order and 2 regular orders, and summer is over. Let us harvest. Wow. Okay, orders. Sell those. Special orders. Yeah. Sell 50 bottles of that. Okay. Okay, so I don't have anything in these fields yet. Oh. Okay. I have 1.5 million to buy that field. Okay. Oh, I could buy this one. Unlock the purchase by advancing the story. Okay. Oh, I'm getting tired. What time is it? It's only 9 o'clock. All right. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. My fame is level 10. Okay. Your fame level affects wine base price, number of orders received, type of special orders, and the ability to unlock new technologies. Okay. Alright, so I have 1 new order. It is now autumn. Okay. Sell and no special orders. Okay. 2 new special orders and 1 new regular order. White. I do not have a white wine. Tannin minimum. So I don't have any wine that meets this criteria. So do I just leave it? Do I have to discard it? Tannins. Okay, so I don't have anything with a very high tannin, obviously. Let's go ahead and buy this. And so this is going to be 20 when I get to it, which I do not want to get so low in finances. Yeah, I cannot fulfill those special orders. So can I just leave them? Is that going to hurt me? Hello, Emma. I'm Carlo, the journalist. We spoke on the phone a few days ago, remember? Oh, yeah, sure. Hi, nice to meet you. And thank you for your interest in my adventures. Your endeavors are definitely worth my time and interest. Thank you for welcoming me to your vineyard. Winemakers tend to be extremely secretive and shy, so that's refreshing. Oopsie, I didn't know that, but Johnny did tell me that it wasn't the best idea to be interviewed so early in my career, if you want to call it like that. Johnny is old school. It doesn't surprise me, but I'm not interviewing you now. Today I just want to browse around and take a few photos to get a general understanding of how you run this place. Are you happy with that? The photos will be featured in the article. Sure, Teo will give you the tour. That's great. Concerning your interview, if you're still up for it, I'll give you a ring and we can set a date. We can meet at Satoshi's. No one will bother us there. I'd love that. See you soon. Alright, so vinify the grapes. I did clean the tank. Alright, so I have 4 new orders. Wine orders. Build the shop to automatically manage certain orders. How do I do that? Do I do that over here at Winery? How do I build the shop? You know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna call it done. That was not bad. Definitely something, if you were interested enough in it, you could spend a few hours tapping through that, but it is very, like, it's a very clicky game. And that's kind of all you're doing is clicking and reading, which I don't know why that seems like I'm giving it short shrift. I don't know, just not really something I would want to play for very long. I did play it for, I guess, an hour. I don't know. I actually got to go back and look at that. What was I saying? Like, it felt like clicks interrupted by text, kind of. I understand the beginning is going to be very information heavy. That's how tutorials work. And I do appreciate that it was a very guided, playable tutorial. So I can't really complain about that. It's just, I don't know. Okay. So here I think is my main problem with it is that gosh, what am I trying to say? Okay, number one, the seasons were too short. If they were like 10 days long, where you could get more done in a season, and it wasn't trying to make me manage too much right off the bat, and I do appreciate that. I don't know. It just felt kind of overly fast-paced for something that on the surface should have been really chill. But if you think about actual winemaking, it is not. I am wrapping up, Jem. I appreciate you checking in. I'm basically just going over the game, what I thought about it. You know what? Hold on. What was I thinking about doing earlier? Shoot. Paige asked me, we were talking about, what were we talking about? I was saying there was something I could do on... I was going to see if I could try... Oh, I never did change the category to the game. Okay. I was thinking about trying the Dolphin emulator, which, do I have that installed? I do not have it installed. So I'd have to go download that.
Incoming transmission.
Well, hello, Splatzap and company. You're done already? Good evening. My name is Robert, and I try things. I just got finished trying 100 Days, which is a winemaking simulator. 2 hours. Hi. Hello, Zap. This raid notification. Yeah, I don't know. Made me happy. And you see all the emotes that I love. Touch Portal. Winemaking sim. Yeah, it's called 100 Days. And I'm not sure why it's called that, because it doesn't go through 100 days in a season or in the winemaking process. I'm really not sure why it's called that. You feel like you want to try it? You can. It's free on the Epic Game Store until next Thursday at 10 Central. And it's Central Daylight Time, Zap. It's not Central Standard Time until October. I don't know. It's very tappy. This could very easily be a mobile game. You know what? I bet it probably is. Oh, yes. So, Axie. Okay. This is going to turn into I am gushing about my prowess stream. Okay. So, this is Touch Portal. Okay. Gemstar, remind me to show you the viticulture board game sometime. Oh, there's a viticulture board game. So going back really quick, I would not be surprised if this game was also a mobile game. Maybe if it was originally a mobile game that got ported over. So this is Touch Portal. And I was telling Zap about this last week or two. So all of the emotes that were in the chat welcoming you guys to the stream, and the changing the category and the title of the stream was handled automatically by Touch Portal. I didn't have to do anything except set this up. There's an event in here and a flow that, let me go over here to event, that raid response. So when I get raided, it runs this flow. And let's go look at that flow. Where is it? Gonna set a marker in the stream so I can come back later if I want to clip it or something. It's gonna save the current category of the stream, and the current title. It's gonna save those as values here in Touch Portal. It's gonna send all these messages, and then it's going to change the title of the stream to rated by so-and-so and whatever, and then a second back, change it back to what it was previously. And it's doing all of that automatically, triggered by the fact that I got rated. And there's a bunch of other things I have this set up to do also. And it's free for the base version. And then if you want to upgrade, it's only $10, and that's not a subscription. That's a lifetime thing. And now what you're actually buying is the app on your mobile device. So if you have an Android device, you'd buy it on the Play Store, or if you've got an Apple device, it would be in the App Store. And you can use that same app across your different devices if they're the same platform. And so what that purchase unlocks is... Wait a minute. Did I get that wrong? You know what? I may have gotten that wrong. It's been a little while since I bought it. You may be buying it through Touch Portal, and then no matter what happened. Okay, that was weird. No matter what platform your mobile device is, then you can use it on that. So what you're paying for in the upgrade is the ability to use those values. So where it saved the stream title, so that it could change it to raid and then changed it back to what it had saved. That's one of the things you're paying for with the upgrade. And then I think the events, the ones where it will automatically trigger based on this, that, or the other. Chat, I feel like there's an eyelash that keeps falling on my cheek is why I keep doing that. You know, when you get a certain chat message or when you get raided or when someone follows or whatever, you can have Touch Portal do stuff. I think that's part of what you're paying for. I forgot to switch back here. What was I saying? So yeah. Hey, got to restart my computer to finish setting up the Intel Graphics command sender. I don't use Intel Graphics. Like I think that's the, you know what? I don't even think it's the built-in graphics on my card, my motherboard. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. What I was thinking about doing was going and downloading Dolphin Emulator. And there it is. Windows ARM 64? What is that? Oh, that's beta. I don't want the beta. ARM 64. What is Windows ARM 64? It is an evolution of ARM architecture that includes server blah, blah, blah. ARM 64 processors help address the increased processing demands from new technologies such as high-resolution displays, realistic 3D gaming, and voice recognition. How do I tell if I have ARM 64? Okay, so settings, system, about, and it's either x86, x64, or ARM-based processor. Okay. x64. Okay, so I don't get the ARM 64 version. You are welcome for the demonstration, Axie. And that's like a very small part of what I have Touch Portal doing. I could go through more if you feel like it so you can see some of the capabilities. That's right, this isn't going to install, it's just a zip. Wait. Oh, it's a 7-zip file. Okay. I do not have 7-zip installed. Okay. No, come on. Okay, so now 7-zip extract files. Okay. Sure. Okay, so there's that. So now I got to find all my ROMs. Where are they? Paths. Add. Where is my backslash? Is that right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wait, is that right? Hold on. There we go. I should have Wind Waker. There it is. Gotta watch an episode of Sandman with Jem, but you'll be lurking. Okay. Yeah, the real part of the stream is over. Now I need to update the category. Wait. Something funky's happening. Okay. Let's see if that's a category. It is. Okay. All right, so controllers. Add, configure. Well, hold on a second. Configure paths. Interface. No. Or wait, no. I can load a profile from shoot. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to just set this. Yeah, whatever. I thought I could, like, load it from a file. Whatever. Okay, now let's try running this. So far, so good. You know what? I feel like I started this on my old computer. Let's see. Wind Waker! Yes, this is my favorite Zelda game. I love Toon Link. I love the visuals of it. I love the cartoony comedy in it. This is my favorite Zelda game. Followed very closely by Breath of the Wild, but Wind Waker is top for me. I'm trying to figure out where... how I... game folders. That was weird. Where do I... Okay, so... Okay, hold on. So let's open that. Cancel that. We'll close this. And then I'm going to copy over the stuff that I had previously saved. Games, Dolphin Emulator, GC. Copy that. Replace those. Run Dolphin. Maybe it'll find my save file. I'm less than sure I actually had one. Or whether it was backed up here. Excuse me. Okay. So I do not have a save file backed up. That's kind of loud. Oops. Excuse me. Wait. I'm so used to navigating menus with the D-pad. Ugh. Yeah. No, I've played this game half a dozen times at least. Yay, we got a big long cutscene at the beginning that's unskippable, yeah? Yeah, unskippable. I need to figure out which hotkey is to speed it up, but I'm getting no stuttering so far, although in the past it wasn't stuttering until it got to the actual gameplay, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you for the blessing, Zap. I needed it. My soul almost left my body. So what did you get up to, Zap? I did not get a chance to go look at your stream. What did you do? I should have asked that like 20 minutes ago when you first came in. Or whenever it was. Where is my uptime anyway? 15 minutes ago. You were productive. You did shit. What did you do? You worked on emotes and actually made progress. Yeah, because you like subbed to yourself from your alt account or something and got yourself more emote slots or something, right? How many more did you get? She also learned how to say double entendre. Oh, Zap and your PG-13 streams. Yeah, and that. Oh my gosh. That's one of the creepiest things. It's not so bad emote size, but knowing what it looks like full size is, yeah. Is that copied? Whatever. Ba-da! One of my favorite things about this game is the stupid fish. Now, it is a mildly difficult and tedious game until about 2/3 of the way through, when you get the whirlwind one. None remain who know. Well, one does. The King of Red Lions. Yeah, this outfit does seem like it would be really itchy. Find heroic blades and cast down evil. I have 55 followers. All I need is to get up to the 3 average viewers. I'm at like 2.2 in the last 30 days. I keep feeling that there's bugs landing on me, and I know there was a gnat earlier. All right, so we're sounding good here. Outset Island, very appropriately named. Oh man, these graphics. Wonder if I could make this look better. There are textures to make it look better. Let's get that up. Oh, the viewership? It'll come. Spying at him with her spyglass. She disappeared. Oh, Zap, you didn't see my new hardware. Let me show you really quickly. This thing weighs like 15 pounds. I have it set up over there, or the other one. Classic old game glitches. Well, I feel like the glitch is mostly from running it on non-native hardware. Yeah, if you check my Twitter. Do you have Twitter? Twitter, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, check my Twitter. I posted a picture of my new chat screen. I follow you. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So is it only the cutscene that's going to be letterboxed like this? Because I would really like to not have that. Okay, so the text box extends outside of the letterboxing, so it should be full screen. I do follow you, Zap, but you don't post it. You know what? Yes, you do post. I don't know. What day is it? Pay no attention to the cables behind the desk. It's my birthday! So, like, this is a pretty hand-holdy tutorial, but it's not that hand-holdy. They're pretty obvious about what you should do, but it's not like, move the stick to walk. Oh, yeah, I forgot the controls are funky. I gotta get used to these again. Yeah, pretty soon I'm going to have 4 screens. You know what? Why don't I just go... Oh, wait, I forgot stamina is a thing. I can't just swim across. Also, I don't actually have jump. Oops. Gotta find the pit. This is so backwards. Gotcha, piggy. I think there are like 3 pigs. I need to go return to this fenced area over... Is it over here? I think it's over here. I wonder if I can change the aspect ratio somehow with some kind of modification. Is it back here? Oh, it's up there on the other hill. That's right. Okay. I'll be back for you, pink and black spotted piggy. I love the little snorts with every step I take. Oh, man. No, I don't want to talk to you, old guy. Damn it. I'll come back for you, Pink Piggy. There we go. Ah! Ah! Get back here, you. Gotcha. Okay, and then that other one all the way across the bridge. And I don't know why I went the long way around this house. I'm not going to Z-target you, old man. All the way across and around the house. Yeah, no stuttering. Yay for beefiness. This is probably 100 times too powerful for this dang game. It's so backwards. Wait, where did it go? Where did it go? The spotted pig. Did it go down here in the grass with this guy? There it is. Nah. Ah! Get back here. It's very difficult to see you in this grass, Piggy. That's better. Ah. Get back here. I will catch you. There we go. Try to drown yourself to get away from me. Not on my watch. This kid with snot hanging out of his nose always grossed me out so much. Alright, it was just the 3 pigs, right? What do I get? Ooh, a little stutter. I got a red rupee. That's 20 rupees. Nice. Oh, another red rupee. Jeez. Happy birthday. Dang, I didn't realize I could get 60 plus rupees that quickly. Alright, let's go see Grandma. Also, where are my parents? Do. Granny. Oh, she's upstairs. I don't know how this granny climbs this ladder.
Hi.
I like that I can get the lobster shirt in Breath of the Wild. He looks so unhappy about it. They look like they may be a little warm for this weather. Yeah. So disappointed. No, I'm gonna have to wear them forever now. Peace. Yeah, it always did look so uncomfortable. I want to look up really quickly if there's a way to, let's see, Dolphin, Wind Waker, textures. Texture pack for Wind Waker for use in the Dolphin emulator. Okay, Hypatia. Holy crap. 9 gigs of RAM to prefetch these tests. Hi, Lily. Come on. That was very cute and gentle. Exclamation mark kitty to count how many times the cats have invaded the stream. This is Lily, one of our 2 older ones. She's a Torby. I only found out like a year ago that she's not just a tabby. She's got tortoiseshell too. I don't know how much you can tell about her back, but it is splotchy, not just striped. She's mostly striped, but she's got the splotchiness too. Or the patchy? Yeah, I guess that sounds more positive than splotchy. She's about 7.5 now. They all love me so much. Charlie had to go to the vet today. Not for anything bad. It was just his yearly checkup and vaccinations. Let me go ahead and get... Let's go ahead and get both the full size and the half size. Packs. Yeah, download it anyway. Okay. I feel like I probably got these previously and they might already be backed up, now that I think about it. Oops. No. I'll look at that once I get to a spot where I can save. How do I install them? I'll look at that later. Okay. Go get my sister. Okay. Alright. Yes, I want to stop the emulation because I want to look at installing the textures. Lily, I need you to scooch over this way. All right, enhancements. Do auto, sure. I'll leave the rest of that alone. We'll do VSync. I can do that. Ah. Okay, how do I install this? How's this work? Zelda, Wind Waker, preview. Dolphin. Okay. How do I install it? There might be something in the zip file. That is taking a minute. Okay. README. Okay, installation. The GZL folder. Copy the GZL folder to the documents, .film emulator, load textures folder. Okay, so GZL. Okay, GZL to the local. Where does it go? Load textures. Okay, that'll take a minute. All right, in Dolphin, config. Nope. Tool. Oh, graphics. General, backend, set to either Direct3D, OpenGL, or Vulkan. I've got OpenGL. Under the Advanced tab, load custom textures is ticked. Okay. Okay, so for each optional texture folder, oops, is prefixed with the folder name, blah, blah, blah. This is the name of the folder that needs to be copied to the main GZL folder. For example, characters linked to contain a characters folder. To install an optional texture, copy the corresponding folder to the main GZL folder that was copied to the load textures. Some optional textures may have multiple folders to copy. How to install text document can be found in each optional folder for additional instructions. Overwrite any file conflicts. Okay. All right. Let's do the widescreen patch. How do I do that? Right-click and select Run with PowerShell. Select the Wind Waker ISO. Press the patch button. Okay. Patch. I don't know why it's taking so long to do a hash. Well, while that's running, issue. That looks fancy. Okay, with some gecko codes, this could be over here instead of on the button. Okay. All right. Should I just do all of these? That sounds like a whole bunch of work. How to install. Okay, for now, we'll just do the base stuff once this gets done. Should this be taking this long? Is it because it's across the network? Like, I'm getting no indication that anything is actually going, but I'm also not seeing that it's frozen or you know, stopped. By the way, Lily is loafed up with the Floofin, the very sassy like this right in front of me. Okay, well, while that's running, you know what? We are going to attempt to... You're not going to be able to see or hear me while I do this, I think. Oh, that's right. I kind of do already have a... Okay. All right. Let's do this video.ninja. That is not an attractive angle. Hold on. Oh, now it's patching. Okay, so it's running. No, give me that. And then this. And then rotate. No, go back. All right, start. Why is this so zoomed in? That's better. Okay. So now
now we're going to...
Ooh.
Should not be able to...
Where am I hearing that? Why am I hearing myself twice? Still patching. Okay. All right, no echo. That's good. So now, theoretically, maybe, add a scene, add existing, phone. Ooh. And we're going to put that down. Oops. Here. There we go. Okay. So here's Lily. Ooh, you can see my belly. Okay. And there's what I see. Streamception. Okay. I'll need to set a button to... Cat! Yes, hi Lily. Lily loves to be near me. Okay. Patch. Okay, so that seems to be done. Okay, so we will... What happened? What? It's a pretty wild setup. Yours is like a camera jammed in a quarter. So I'm fortunate that we have this whole bonus room. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll just pan the camera around and show you guys what it looks like. So we have this whole bonus room. There's a whole couch. on the other side of this TV here. I've got all the cat. You can't really see it. Cat food and whatnot there. Litter boxes. Random junk. The window that the cats go out to, the catio. And then all my stuff. And then you can see behind me. And then over there is what you can't see behind me. So... Sorry, Zap. I got distracted by some other stuff. I was like, I want to play... Wait. Oh, dang it. Which one is the patched one? Is there a date? Nope. Okay, so tags isn't it. No, show me file name. Patched. Okay, so this is the patched one. So I was playing the game, and then I got distracted by downloading textures, and then Lily got on the... Hi, Matt. And then Lily got on the desk, and I wanted to show Lily, and then it ended up showing my setup, and Senior was like, whoa. Anyway, I'm fortunate that we have this whole bonus room that nothing else is happening in except the cat stuff, really. Wow, that is schmanchy. Wow, that looks really nice. Look how nice this looks. Let's see if it actually runs. Okay. One of the things I really like about this game... Okay, so I'm supposed to go get my sister, who is actually up there, isn't she? Started me right where I needed to be. One of the things I like about this game is the simplicity and the cartoonishness and how it's doesn't have to try to be super detailed. But the fact that I'm playing it on a much bigger, higher resolution screen, having some of the textures look nicer does help me enjoy the game better. Ahoy, big brother! Way too hot in these clothes. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lily. She is looking at me like she's offended because my laughing shook the desk. She's gonna give me a birthday present. Ba 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 ba. See, even the lettering textures and the telescope, everything looks so much nicer. Crisper. Crisper, that's the main thing. It's been upscaled to have more pixels, basically. This looks like the way I imagine remembering it look like. Crispy. What's crispy? Oh, crisp, yes, yes. Okay, so got to assign. Hello, postman. What is the postman freaking out about? Ah. Wow! Crispy. The bird has a person in its claws, and it's being shot at. Funny that it's a catapult and not cannons. That is reloading really fast. Also, they have a lot of balls. Right in the face. I am amazed that she survived that fall. But it is a video game. I need to go into the forest and save the girl. Let's go get the shield from Grandma, who is hiding it because she knows that I'm about to leave the island because she's wise. So yeah, I'm not stuck with the 4:3 letterboxed aspect ratio anymore either, and that is also really nice. I have more of it across my screen. Hello, little toddler. Wise old grandma. I'm gonna go up and look for the shield, and it's not gonna be there. And then Grandma's gonna confront me. Oh. Don't need the stream beats going on. Hi, Grandma. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to Grandma. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta go get the sword first. Do I go talk to Orca? Are you the one I need to talk to? Yes, I have. Boing, 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 boing. Horizontal slice. Press only B. There we go. Very nice. L to target, B. Very nice. My combos are 4 long. Very good. Next is the thrust. L target, then tilt forward and press B. Very nice. Nope, I did it wrong. Well, the camera moved. Very nice. Spin attack. Nope. I have to swing it to hold. Very good. Very nice. And the jump attack. Do it again. The sword is eager. You may have it. Yay, I got the sword! Don't want to let down the kind old man who's entrusted it to you. Oh. Why do you have it? Infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Trebor. Oh gosh. My face gets so itchy sometimes when I'm streaming. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go smash the pots because that's what you do in Zelda games. The older ones, anyway. Except there's nothing in these. Whatever, bye. Okay. Trebor. Yeah. It's just my name backwards. Okay, so now do I go try to get the shield from Grandma? Also, don't you love how the islands are shaped like Koroks? No? Question mark? Okay, so I gotta go to the forest directly without the shield. Gotcha. Wait, they are what? What are what? What? Tree, what? Oh, shaped like Koroks, yes. Or at least the main one is. Yep. Sorry, my face is just so freaking itchy. I don't know, I'm going the long way. Oh wow, it's 10 o'clock already. Okay, I'm gonna have to call it quits soon. Read. No entry. The forest paths are closed until a suspension bridge repairs are complete. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. I forget what's up here. I guess nothing for now. And hop over the gap. Yeah, see, I would, like, freak the heck out in real life. Windy, rickety old suspension bridge, missing planks, high up. Yeah, no thanks. There she is. What's her name again? I can't remember her name. Okay. Oh, this way. Bad guy! It's a bokoblin. Did I kill it? Yes. It's so nice playing games that I've played a whole bunch of times. You know, but it's a spoiler? Wait, you know which... what? Oh, you know what's up top there. I mean, I've played it like 6 times, so the fact that it's a spoiler, I kind of don't care. Oh yeah, he has to stand up in order for me to hit him. It's kind of dumb. Oh, you know her name. I mean, I know she's really Princess Zelda, but her name... Petra! Petra. It's so comical. It's not Petra? Is it Tetra? What's with that getup? Oh, it is Tetra with a T. Okay. That wasn't very nice of it. Okay, bye. So Johnny was playing Baten Kaitos, and the main character, Callus, is savage as can be. Tetra is not a whole bunch far behind. It's the baby sister. Oops. Except, dun dun dun. Somebody want to play that sound effect? Sound alert, I guess. Okay, I need to save and quit after this cutscene. And off the cliff I fall into the water. Well, almost. Thank you, Errant Knight. Appreciate it. I've always thought it was funny how the tail feathers, like, did that thing. Of course I do. I want to go after my little sister. She's the most important thing in the world to me. A headache. She is right. That's true. The postman. Excuse me. Just what he said. The many different islands. There are a lot of islands. Long ears. It's not even the golden hair, it's the long ears. While I'm at it, yo, it's raffle time! Exclamation mark join to win up to 5,000 try-its, with which you can make things happen on screen, like certain things. Exclamation mark store to see what they are. Good job, Zap. 7 seconds. And Zap wins all 5,000 try-its. Not that she needs them. She is very far ahead in first place. Tree boar. Horse, errant knight. There is a fine line between bravery and stupidity, just like it said at the beginning of the winemaking game. Or courage and stupidity. Okay, now we go get the shield from Grandma because she knows I'm going to be leaving. Except I'm tired. No, I don't want to continue playing. I'm done. It's so nice and pretty and crisp. Yeah. Yes, stop the current emulation. All right, so that is Dolphin Emulator with texture pack for Wind Waker. Nice. Okay. And then, woo! Yeah. And then we tried 100 Days earlier. It was like, there was a lot, I don't know. Not my type of game. Probably a lot of people love it, but not my type of game. So thank you everybody who joined me. I appreciate it. Good job, Zap, winning the raffle. I don't have any channel point redemptions to go over. Thank you, Athusa, for rating 8 viewers. Wait, that was 8 days ago. Why am I not seeing Zap's raid? Thank you, Zap, for rating. I appreciate it. I appreciate your, what's the word? Productivity. I'm glad you got stuff done. So I should be back Sunday. I don't know that anything funny is going on in the next few days. I don't know what I'll be playing. I might play some more Wind Waker. I might play some more of that Submerged from last week that I tried this past Sunday, because the tutorial on Knockout City, or the series of tutorials, were a full hour long. I'm probably going to sneeze again in a minute. So yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. Matt, thanks for all the sound effects. Eric, thank you for laughing at all of Matt's sound effects. Everybody have a good night. I will see you on Sunday, same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard. Central Daylight Time until sometime in like October when we fall back, and then it's Standard Time. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. Stay hydrated. Don't do anything you don't want us to explain to the paramedics.